Hey everybody, it's Crunky, your friendly cave troll here, looking at some Breath of the Wild footage here. Also, behind me you see my local GameStop finally put out their Switch display sometime over the weekend, but I saw it today. I went in and checked on my pre-orders, everything's still good to go. Just looking for some neon Joy-Con controllers to buy extra, so if anybody knows any, leave a message in the comments below. But I wanted to tell a quick story about my love of Zelda. I'm 38 years old. Going on 100 it feels like, and my very first Zelda was Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link. Growing up I didn't have a lot of disposable income to just go buy video games when they were new, and even though this was the 80s, video games were still 50 bucks pop back then, so that was a lot more money, let alone getting a console. So one summer I saved up, pulled weeds, did a bunch of odd jobs around the neighborhood for my neighbors, and saved up on my pennies and bought out of the newspaper a used NES. And with it, at the time I was just excited to get a console. I thought I'd borrow some games from my friends, but with it came a couple of crazy games that no one's heard of called Deadly Towers, Kung Fu Heroes, which is the Konami code works. I think that was a Konami game. And then this gold title that I thought was Zelda, but it was Zelda 2. But I didn't care. I was pretty young. I threw it in and went to town, and it's a very difficult game, but I remember the magic of exploring the overworld, finding that game was more, find the item to progress level, but it had a little bit more of the Super Mario Brothers action to it. Absolutely loved that game. I still do. I play it, to my embarrassment, every couple of years for fun, because I still enjoy the challenge of it and the magic still, when you play an old game that you really love from your childhood, sometimes it can come back. And then I went and played Zelda 1 after that, and really every Zelda game ever since I've played, with the exception of some of the advanced stuff. I think Oracle of Sages and Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons I've not played. I know I need to, but when you get older, get married, a job, and kids, it gets hard to get really sunk into a game like that, especially with some of the artificial pacing of it. But I'm very excited about Breath of the Wild. I started this channel. I've been meaning to do it for about a year, but I finally got around to doing this for myself, my daughter. We're going to play some games, and we're going to do some unboxing videos, some reviews for probably some Wii U games. She is a real fan. She's 10. She's a real fan of Pikmin series, so I wanted to get something going where we could at least, even if this channel goes nowhere, no one ever sees it, we'll have it as a catalog to look back on of times we had fun gaming together. So this is obviously pictures of my local GameStop. Let me close that out so you can see something else behind it. That's not, yeah, this is a screenshot of the gameplay demo of the Treehouse. Obviously this is the worst time to pop it up, but not Epona, I think they named this. I've seen this video more times than I care to say. As if you're watching this video, I'm taking it you're a Zelda fan. My favorite Zelda game, really the game that got me to play Dark Age of Camelot and WoW and games like that, or because of the high fantasy but mixed with action. I do like a deep RPG, Final Fantasy, more of the tile-based old school games. I liked those more than the modern open world games. That's why I'm excited about Zelda, because it's an action game, but I'm also a little hesitant because I'm not a big fan of like Skyrim or Assassin's Creed or the big open world, nowhere to go games. I think my love of Zelda will carry me through the more boring or difficult parts that I have in some of the older games. But look forward to putting out more reviews. My next video will probably be either another hype video with maybe my daughter on board, or possibly the unboxing video of the Switch next Friday. I'm going to go to the midnight release at my local GameStop, get all my games and my accessories and my Joy-Cons and my Pro Controller, and spend all that money. But this is one of the few joys in life, the things this and music. I hope to put some videos of songs that I wrote and sang at some point, but don't hold your breath on that. Just looking at this link, looking at the dog, reminded me I have to finish my what is it, Twilight Princess, Cave of Ordeals, or whatever they call it in Twilight Princess, to get my Wolf Link up to 20. I got to find time to do that in the next week and a half, 10 days. We're officially under 10 days, so thanks everybody for visiting. We'll see you soon. If you want to subscribe to catch the rest of my videos, that would be great. And if you want to tell 1 or 2 people about this channel, if it's something that interests you, my target's going to be more casual fans with children, parents that have children to watch, or people who are young at heart kind of deal. Gonna be more kid friendly than most channels. I won't promise to never drop a cuss word casually, but it won't be like, F this, F that all the time. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.